Have you ever thought about opening a daycare but had absolutely no idea how much money you actually needed? Maybe you Googled it and you've seen some people needed 50,000 while others needed 2,000. And now you're just completely confused. Well, today I'm going to be breaking down the real cost of opening a daycare. I'm going to be talking about what I actually spent, where I saved money, where I wish I spent more, and the mistakes that can save you thousands of dollars. So, if you're opening a daycare or have ever crossed your mind to open one, even just a little bit, this video is for you. Hello, everyone. My name is Abigail Robinson, and if you are new here, I would like to introduce myself as a proud childcare owner. What I do here on this channel is I help give tips, advice, fun ideas about how you too can open an in-home daycare or a childcare center. And listen, the advice is good because we're not just opening any daycare, we're opening quality rated, successful daycares. But before we jump in, can you do me a favor? I want you to comment below what state you're opening your daycare in, because this will also help me in my future videos on how to help you in your specific area. Also, be sure that you stay all the way to the end of this video because I'm going to tell you the one thing that I bought that I completely regret, okay? And the one thing that I almost didn't buy that ended up making me the most money. So stay to the end. I own Promised Land Childcare here in Texas, and I built my daycare from the ground up. And now I spend my time helping other childcare providers build businesses that they actually enjoy running, okay? Not just businesses that completely burn them out. So let's get into it, y'all. This is where it starts, y'all. Licensing. You would need to find out your licensing costs. The very first expense is licensing, all right? Every state is different, so what is for me may not be for you. Some states charge application fees, some require inspections, some require CPR certifications, background checks, fingerprinting, and that's why I said, tell me your state below because I can get more in detail with that. But like I said, they charge health inspections, fire inspections, and those fees really can start adding up. So my biggest advice is before you buy one single toy, okay? Before you buy that toy, contact your licensing office and just ask these questions. Ask them for a complete checklist. The checklist will tell you exactly what you need. And the reason why I say to find out before you buy a single toy is because some states require certain toys for certain ages. Even like the crib or the changing table has to have some type of criteria before it can pass inspection. So you don't want to go buy that crib and then it's not the proper crib. You don't want to go buy that bounce jump toy that you just thought was so cute and fun for infants when it's not allowed in daycare. So you want to read through your guidance, your guide from the state before you even purchase a toy, because it would be a headache trying to return those items, especially if you bought it off of like at a garage sale or something. You're just stuck with it. Okay. So check with your state first before you even start. All right. Now we're going to get into some of the fun stuff, right? We're going to talk about furniture, but this is also where people make their first mistakes. They think that they need to buy everything brand new. Please don't do that. Facebook Marketplace is your best friend. It's still my best friend. I can't stress that enough. I have found cubbies. Okay. I have found shelves, dramatic play toys, outdoor toys, ride-on toys, tables, chairs, books. The list goes on, you guys. I have found storage bins, tons of so much more. I mean, you can search on Facebook Marketplace, and it's for a fraction of the price. Listen, kids don't care if you got that from Target. Okay. They do not care where you got it from. Save your money. Tell a story. And listen, I remember finding furniture that would have cost me $400 brand new, and I paid less than $100 because somebody didn't want it anymore. That's money that I could put back into my business in other areas that are more significant and important. Because truth be told, you're going to buy that toy and you're going to have to change it out in the next 6 months because kids are going to get bored with it. So that is what other people are doing. They're selling those toys because their child is not using them anymore. And it's fairly used. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So if you don't find it one day, be patient, keep looking. Garage sales, you just got to clean that item up, sanitize it, and it's good to go. Okay. So do not think you need to buy everything brand new. Do not buy everything brand new. Okay. Little story. I was able to land a lady who was closing her in-home daycare because she was moving, and she was selling her sleeping cot. She was selling her daycare tables. She was selling toys in toy bins. She was selling like the floor mats that are like puzzles that you can put together that kids play on. She was selling blocks. She was selling books. I went there and probably spent $200 to $300. I can't remember because it was about 3 years ago. And I bought all of it. And I started my daycare with those items. I also pulled some toys from my children's rooms that they weren't playing with. And I started my daycare with that. You don't have to have it. You don't have to have it all daycare perfect at the beginning. They're coming to see your personality, what you're going to offer their child when it comes to teaching. They're going to come to see what you're going to be feeding their child. Are you warm? Are you welcoming? Is this something that I could depend on? Are you someone that they could depend on? Are you responsible? Is your house clean? That's really what parents are looking at. They're not worried or wondering about if your table is a specific type of table. You don't got to do all of that, okay? So check out the Facebook Marketplace in your areas. Look around, go to garage sales, and see what you can refurbish and make it good for your daycare. All right? This is the part where parents are really interested in. It's the curriculum. So you cannot skip the curriculum part. Parents notice, licensing notice, and honestly, you should be teaching the children. The children deserve intentional learning. They are great curriculums already available for you. Or if you're like me, you could be creating your own. Maybe one day you decide to build your own curriculum, but don't let the curriculum become an afterthought. That should be a priority. And that is where you probably want to spend a good bit of your money to invest into those children. Cleaning supplies. This is also very important, but you don't have to spend so much. Cleaning supplies add up. Gloves, bleach, paper towels, soap, disinfectant, trash bags. It all adds up. You also would like to have, or you need to have, first aid supplies, diapers if you are providing them, wipes if you are providing them. They aren't exciting purchases, but they're very, very necessary. So, and you probably have some of that sitting around your house. Just buy a specific bottle and put some bleach and water in it for your daycare, so that it's not getting lost in your house supplies, and you just have a specific bin with all your cleaning supplies for your daycare, like Lysol and disinfectant wipes, all the good stuff. All right? Marketing. This does not have to cost money. But it is very important for people to even know that you exist, right? So you want to put a lot of focus in your marketing. You can have the most beautiful daycare in your city, in your area. But if nobody knows that you are even existed, then nobody is enrolling, right? So you want to get on Google Business. I talked about that in one of my videos. You want to get on those Facebook groups. You want to use parent referrals. You may even want to create a website or a Facebook page and use lots of pictures, okay? Take pictures of your area. Take pictures of the space that the children will be learning in. Take pictures of yourself. Take pictures of when you were helping children in the past. Take pictures when you enroll. Take pictures, because everybody's using social media now. You want to put that on your Facebook page. You want to make sure that your pictures are quality, make sure that you're sending a story rather than just a photo. Also, make sure that you're posting it consistently. You want to market, okay? Because you want people to know who you are. At this point in my daycare, I am giving God all the glory for this. My page speaks for itself. People are constantly calling me. ChatGPT is actually recommending me now in my area. And I'm on Google Business. I am 5-star rated. And it's all a grind, you guys. And you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Okay? Notice that I said all the areas that you can market: Google Business, Facebook group, um, Instagram, TikTok, also parent referrals. All of those are free. It is free. You do not have to put money. So this is where I wish I didn't spend money, because when I first started, I even made business cards, I made flyers, and not a lot of people came from those flyers. A lot of those people that I'm handing flyers to already had a daycare, didn't need care. So, and also, it's very important that you notice that you are a walking advertisement. So, when you're out taking your daughter to like gymnastics or you're at the playground, people are intrigued by who you are. And you can start that conversation about, oh, I have an in-home daycare. So one time I was at my daughter's gymnastic class, and she just loved how I was interacting with my daughter. She walked up to me and she's like, what school does she go to? What daycare does she go to? She's in my in-home daycare. Her mom immediately enrolled at that moment. And it wasn't because I told her, but because she was watching me throughout the class, because it was one of those mommy and me classes. And she just really loved my personality. So you are a walking advertisement. All of that is free. Google Business, free. I wouldn't spend too much money on printing tons, 100 flyers, business cards. Don't do it. Here is my biggest piece of advice. If you don't take anything away from this video, listen up. Do not try to build your dream daycare overnight. Build your dream daycare one enrollment at a time. When your first child enrolls, reinvest. Buy another shelf, another learning center, better playground equipment, better curriculum, better furniture, one enrollment at a time. That's exactly how how businesses grow, and how yours will too. Now, let's be very clear, right? You are going to make mistakes. I certainly did, okay? You'll buy supplies that you'll never use. You'll decorate something and decide you hate it in 6 months later. You'll rearrange your classroom and realize this ain't working. You'll buy that curriculum and end up replacing it. These are all normal mistakes. Don't let perfection stop your progress, okay? Don't think, oh my gosh, and give up. Do not. Mistakes, you learn from our mistakes and we get better. I certainly made some mistakes. I was too passive at the beginning with my parents, realizing that I was desperate for some enrollment. I purchased the wrong items for my play center. I put the TV in the wrong area. I listen, we all do it, okay? We're not perfect, but this is what's going to lead you to where you want to be, okay? So look at those mistakes, learn from them, reanalyze your area, and figure out how you can really get to where you want to go. And don't give up. Don't give up. Okay, so you've made it to the end. We're almost done. And so I'm going to share with you, if I had to start all over again, where I would have spent more of my money, okay? That would be policies, organization, parent communication, contracts, procedures, because systems save you and time is money. All right. So, for example, I invested so much of my time into creating a parent policy handbook that I use in my very own business. And I also made it available to you. I took my policies that I took weeks to create and fully customized it so that it is fully customizable for you to edit. First, you download, you can edit it and literally print it out. I wanted to make it easier for you, okay? I've also invested in how I communicate with my parents. So I use the Brightwheel app. I can do a video on that if you would like. Just let me know in the comments. But I use the Brightwheel app and it saves me time on trying to send individual pictures, communicating via text, working after my hours. The Brightwell keeps everything organized for me, even my billing. So this is where I would have invested more at the beginning so that I could have a better system or more organization in my mind. Because I was doing everything by paper, you guys. I was writing down when the parents were coming, the time, having them sign every day. But now I don't have to do that. So, and at the end of the year, all of my, income is all accounted for in the Brightwell app. So, yes, You can too start with paper and then grow from there. You don't have to start perfection first. You don't. However, I would certainly start with a parent policy handbook. You don't have to use mine. You can find one, you can create your own. Like I said, I took mine and just created it so that you can have it too. It's available on my website at www.abigailzrobinson.com. You just click on childcare items and you will see the fully customizable policy handbook that you can print out for your parents. Also, some of you have been asking where you can get these cute t-shirts from. They are available on my website. There's several different designs. This one says Proud Childcare Owner. It comes in pink and white. On the bottom, it says My Heart is in My Works. It is just a way that you can look pretty and confident when you're opening the door for your childcare. You can wear it out. So this is also a advertising piece where people are like, oh, you have a childcare? Where? And yes, it just opens conversation. It's an advertising statement. It's available on my website as well underneath childcare items. I'll put the link below and you guys can check it out. A lot of times you'll watch this video and you'll be so motivated, and then in 2 days, you've lost your motivation. And trust me, that has happened to me as well. So I wanted to be your support system. I created a Facebook group that is completely free and it's private to us, and it's the Promised Land Village. You can come join it for free. I drop tips and ideas. Come in there, ask questions. I'm going to answer your questions directly in our Promised Land Village group. Okay, so come join us. I'll put the link below too so that you can come and be part of the village. If you are wondering what keeps me going through all the hard days, the mistakes, the ups and the downs, then you need to watch this video right here. How I pray over my business. How I keep God as the center. It's one of the most personal videos I've ever shared, and I truly believe that is the foundation of everything that I do. If this video has helped you, would you do me a favor? Can you hit the like button? Because it tells YouTube to share this video with more aspiring daycare owners who needs this information. Also, don't forget to subscribe, y'all, because I do not want you to miss future videos about growing a successful daycare business, how to market, enrollment, curriculum, all the things, y'all, and everything that I have learned along the way. Thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. I truly appreciate every single one of you. Listen, and I can't wait to see you in the next video and in the village. God bless, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.